movies. If I put it down like this, can you see the shirt better? I think if I put it down like this, you can see the shirt better. That's good. I want to show the shirt. You can kind of see my face, right? Not too cut off. Now, the rule of thirds, does it work here? I mean, I guess I could make it work. We can see what happens. But we're going to do the video like this. Hopefully it's good and framed up. I don't know. But we're going to be talking about 4 movies. 4 movies that have nothing in common. But what they have in common? Nothing, I just said. So we're going to go ahead and talk about these 4 movies. Because I was doing videos with something in common. You'll see the other videos where it's like 4 movies with something in common. I try to put that on the ones where I'm linking them together. But I've got to a point in these books where they're just not linking together. We're going to start off hard on this one, okay? We're going to start off hard. So, this is the unrated copy, the unrated version. Which, remember that was like rated. This DVD has the rated and unrated version. You can get 5 more minutes of film. What? I actually have a script, rough draft, written. Because like I said, I have 1 script written. Technically, I have 2 scripts written, but one is a script I did for Gremlins 3, which probably will never see the light of day. Other than here, man, I'm telling you, I'll make a video after I'm done with all the physical media stuff. I'll do a video and we'll talk about my idea for Gremlins 3. And then I also have an original script that I wrote, and then I had like a whole bunch of just rough drafts where it's like, you know, give me a year, I'll give you. I think in a year I could probably do 2 scripts a year for however long I have that. But if I'm making the movie, then I have to just like I have to write a script, make a movie, write a script, make a movie. I can do that each year. Yeah. Anyways, I got a bunch of rough drafts drawn down, and one of the rough drafts, I actually have an idea for a certain copy, and then you come out with the movie, and it has the unrated version, and the rated version has a scene that would be like a graphic scene that would more or less make it R. If I do have to make it PG-13, maybe. That thought process cropped in, and they're like, man, if I take off that scene, that'd be the most graphic scene. Take that off, and then put it in the unrated version. Ooh, maybe. Who knows? Anyways, bam, Grandma's Boy. Like I try so hard not to get off subject, but I just do. Anyways, Grandma's Boy. Thank you so much for watching. Grandma's Boy is kind of like a Adam Sandler film without Adam Sandler in it, and I don't think he's in it. I don't think he does a little cameo or anything like that. But it's got all the characters from Adam Sandler movies in there doing this movie, and it is phenomenal. This is a great stoner comedy. It's the top tier. It has the girl from the live-action Scooby-Doo movie that played Velma in there. It has Jonah Hill. It has Nick Swartzen. It has so many people in it. I can't think of the one guy's name. It was funny because the guy that was the later turd nuggets, he was in Bones. He was in Bones, and they made a reference to them like waiting. Not Grandma's Boy. They made a reference to him waiting for Avatar because he was in the first Avatar movie. I don't know if he was in the second Avatar. I don't think he was in the second Avatar movie, but he was also in Hatchet, so that was cool. But yeah, fun movie, well played, super fun. Of course, my favorite joke on there. Well, there's so many where it's like, did she die in this room? No, she died on the floor right by the bed. You know, and just, oh man, just I bet you never thought you'd have to get to say that. My favorite one has got to be the where they're. Man, I hope you can't hear that because it just sounds so. It sounds like there's a rushing rapid on the other wall here because there's a washer and dryer going off. But the scene where they're sitting there and there's like, who is that, man? Is that the devil? It's like, what? Yeah, we gotta go. It's like, man, I am way too gone to go to the devil's house. And then they both look at the monkey. Anyways, yes. And on to the next one. Boom. That's right. I don't have Grandma's Boy, but I do have Half Baked on VHS. Somewhere around here. It's probably like dead on behind me, honestly. I don't know, but I do have Half Baked, and it's funny because the VHS copy is like poster, and you turn it like pretty much the same poster, different colors. So I'm like, what? Is this how to keep a guy busy? keep it busy. Anyways, bam, Hideaway, based on a Dean Koontz book. Dean Koontz is a writer who made some stuff. I have a couple of his books. Matter of fact, I have this book. Like I said, when I get to the books, you're gonna notice that there might be a movie correlation there. I have no idea the percentage of books that I have where I've seen the movie but haven't read the book, but I have the book. So, I mean, I'm almost there. I know what's supposed to be in there, you know. So, anyways, but this movie stars Jeff Goldblum, Alicia Silverstone, also has Jeremy Sisto in it. Great film. Like I said, unique in what it is basically there's a car crash, if I'm not mistaken, and he dies, and then when he comes back, he kind of has a connection because he was dead for a little bit, and they resuscitate him, and then he has a connection to an evil person, and it goes. He can kind of see through the killer's eyes. I don't want to upgrade right now. Leave me alone. Update. Whatever. But yeah, well worth a watch if you're into. Good one for spooky season. I'll tell you that much. And Jeremy Sisto and Alicia Silverstone were also in Clueless together. What? Oh man, I should have took Clueless out of one of the other books there and linked it with that. Maybe later. Here's a movie. Boom! Sneakers. Sneakers, of course, is a espionage thriller. There's an answering machine, which is something that we used to connect to landlines so that it would record the message, and it wasn't an issue of you having to write down the message. You know? It's like, I remember I had to do that once for my mom, and there was a guy called, and I took down the message on a little sticky note thing that we had right by the phone, and then she's like, you took a message? I was, yeah, the caulking guy called. And it's like, is that what that says? That's not how you spell that. I'm like, I don't know how to spell it. It looks, you can tell what it says. But, bam, Sneakers. It's got all-star cast in there. Sidney Poitier. It's got Robert Redford. It's got, I can't think of the guy's name. Man, he was on Alphas. And he was on, he's the guy from the meme that's like, oh, it's Jason Bourne. But an espionage type thriller. Dan Aykroyd's also in this, also. So yeah, Sneakers, fun movie. And then a classic, a super classic, not black and white classic, but maybe it was black and white. I don't think it was black and white though. No, I don't think it's that old. Excuse me, but I have been fooled before where I like accidentally watch a colorized version of a black and white film and be like, hey, it's not in black and white, and be like, oh wait, this is just colorized. Oopsie. And I think I had, there was a colorized version of Wonderful Life. Should have a Wonderful Life somewhere. Not the colorized version. I don't believe it's a colorized version. I believe it's just a regular one. But they added colors to black and white movies so people would watch it whatever world. Bam! Road to Bali. That's right. Have you seen those episodes of Family Guy where it's like Stewie and Brian on adventures? Some of that storyline is basically taken from the series where you have these, like it was Bob Hope and Fred Astaire, I believe. I'm not 100% sure if it was Fred Astaire. It's definitely Bob Hope. But Road to Bali was one of these movies. It was Road to Bali. There's a whole series of these films. And Bob Hope is hysterical in these films because of the fact that he's one of the ones that like breaks the fourth wall, where he's like, this is gonna be a good. He's like this is gonna be a wild one, don't you think? Like look directly at breaking the fourth wall. Anyways, those are all fun. Those are the 4 movies. Thank you so much for watching. Maybe this video is like 5 minutes. I don't know how long I've been talking, but hopefully it. Well, I don't know. I don't know if like the longer stuff or the shorter stuff or not. Good amount of time, but hopefully I kept it entertaining. And like I said, if you watch this far, you're awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I kept it entertaining. Tomorrow's video is going to be fun as well, equally fun. So I'm an artist and a physical media collector, and I'm going to be doing a video a day until I get a silver play button or a gold play button, or if I just ran out of physical media to show you. But I do have a lot of physical media, and once I'm done with the physical media, like I said, I have scripts written and I have ideas for movies and whatnot, and then I also have just different ideas because right now I'm currently filming a feature-length animated movie. So I know you're like, oh man, this guy's got the provisions to make a animated film. No, I have a table in my bathroom. That's what's taking up my bathroom right now. It's busy. So thanks so much for watching. See you tomorrow. See ya.